All right, let's get to the desk. Appreciate y'all. So you see a lot of people saying Detroit Pistons don't need to make a trade because they was winning before they went on a 2-game skid, right? You have to understand, even when you start looking at this, like you see Gilbert Arenas bring up the Ray Allen debate, um, Ken Martin, Draymond Green debate. Numbers lie. The numbers don't tell the full story. You can say exaggerate, tell half truth, but the numbers lie. And that's what people kind of need to understand is that the numbers lie. You can just watch and be like, well, um, oh, the Pistons are winning. They don't need to make a move. And this, you need them. They need to make a move. Once you watch the team, one thing that you figure out is, you look at SGA and them, they just got Jalen Williams back. They need a consistent scorer, right? They need somebody that can consistently get buckets, and they need a primary scorer. I hate to break it to people, but people believe Cade Cunningham is a primary scorer. He can be, but ultimately, I just think he wants to be balanced. I think that's why LeBron. I think that's why LeBron and Kyrie work so well together. For so long, is because Kyrie. LeBron just was like, okay, you can do your thing. I just want to play the game the right way. Brian, I want to play the right. I mean, Brian wanted to play the right way. You can handle the scoring load, and I think K needs a Kyrie type of guy. I believe he needs that guy that's going to come in there and just say, hey, 25, 30 a night. Hey, I'm going to play off you. And that way, yeah, he might go from averaging. What is he averaging right now? He might go from averaging. Let's see what he's averaging right now. He might go from averaging 28.8 points a game. And I understand this to the fact where people are like, yeah, every MVP is averaged over this. And, I've never seen an MVP points. Like I said, man, they put so much emphasis on statistics, man. And I was talking about this on my other channel about Jason Kidd. I did a live about Ken and Draymond and about Jason Kidd. And Jason Kidd averaged like 16, 17, a couple of them. And people who was Piston fans, they remember this. We had to get through New Jersey to get to the championship. And Jersey used to put heads, toes, and elbows on us like we were some hoes. And but to me, and I'm gonna be in the minority probably, but I watched it. I was an avid NBA watch. Jason Kidd probably should have been MVP a couple of those years. He was by far the most valuable person to them Jersey teams. I think he was traded for Stephon Marbury, one of my favorites too growing up. But honestly, I think he was the most valuable player. Points per game, even with Steve Nash, like points per, it don't matter. It's like they made everybody better. They made the game easier. And Cade reminds me of a guy like that where I think he can average 17, 18 points a game. You can put let's just throw some names out there. You can put a Michael Jordan out there. This is the first name. And you could put a Ray Allen out there. And I think he averaged 15, 16 points a game, 12, 13 assists, but he would make everything easier for those guys. That's the type of player he is. That's the difference between him and Jalen Green. Cade, he can do everything, but the difference with him is he make everybody better, right? Anthony Edwards, he make everybody better. Not in the same way as Cade Cunningham. Anthony Edwards is one of those unselfish superstars like Cade, but I believe he puts a belief in his players. He puts a battery in those guys back. Him making an extra pass or him falling back, like y'all, you got it. He puts a belief. Michael Jordan did the same thing, but he had to use scare tactics. Anthony Edwards uses, kind of like upbeat energy, positive energy. Michael put the fear of God in guys. I think Cade is I think LaMelo can do it too, even though the Hornets is like soaring without him. I think he's trying to get out of there. This ain't the way to go about it though. But I think Ja Morant, LaMelo, they have that ability to do it as well too. But the biggest difference is Cade is just a disciplined basketball player. He's an efficient shooter. He's just disciplined. But he needs another scorer. And that's it. They need another scorer. You hope that scorer can come in and defend. But we knew that once we lost Malik Beasley, which he was more of a shooter, but he could score. We got Karis LeVert, but we like, okay, we need one more. Obviously, this Ivy thing, we'll see where it goes. But they need a guy. They need a guy that can get 25, 30, whether it's from the forward position like Laurie Marketing, whether it's from the wing like a Zach Levine, which will be a lot cheaper. You know, that's what they need. That's what they need. That's what they need. Uh, so they need somebody that come in and just be like, hey man, just hold your own. Just hold your own early. Hold your own on defense, and then we just need you to come in here and flat out be a scorer. And that's it. That's it. Now, is it Trae Young too much? That's overkill. Anthony Davis, not Anthony Davis, but Anthony Davis can do it, but it's not kind of per se what you're looking for. Kyrie, he can do it, but he injured. When you look at a guy like Zach LaVine, he pretty much fit the bill, to be honest with you, but defensively, you need him just to give an effort. So usually he's looking for people who really can just flat out score. I mean, you could say Bojan Bojanovic. You could say a guy like James Harden. I'm throwing names out there. CJ McCollum might be a guy you can get from the Wizards. Other guys that can help you in other positions, Trey Murphy, PJ Washington at that 4 spot. But if I'm the Pistons, I really take a hard look, especially if I plan on keeping Jay Knob. I look a hard look at McCollum. I take a hard look at Zach LaVine. I take 2 hard looks at those guys, man. And obviously Paul George is not an option if you asking. Just thinking about other NBA teams, he wouldn't be an option. But Zach LaVine, CJ McCollum would be 2 guys that I just need some guy that veterans that understand. I just need you to defend a little bit. But hey, here you got the green light to fill it up. I don't think MPJ is what you're looking for there. I don't think Chicago will let go of Kobe White. Well, Tyler Hero, they might let go of him, but durability issues. Had a good game versus the Pistons the other night. Looked like, like I said, Harden, LaVine, DeRozan, McCollum, Marketing, Kyrie, pretty much. That's pretty much about it. So, I think you got great pickings. Honestly, I think you have great pickings. I really do. I think you got a great pickings. So, just they understand that when you come here, defend the ball. That would be my thing. You come here, defend it. So that would be my thing. You come here, defend enough, and But hey, let me know what you think. But I know people saying, why do they need the defense and all that stuff? Why do they need another? You watch them. They need somebody that job is just to get the buckets. They just go out there and score. So K don't have to handle that load. But hey, thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. Next to the subscribe button is the bell icon button. Hit all notifications, increase your chance of notifications. Follow me on X, Facebook, Kick, Twitch, the whole 9. Peace.